Another mystery with this virus is why some seemingly healthy people develop such life-threatening symptoms. 46-year-old Dr. John Fiske from New Jersey. Dr. Fiske is one of them. He's an avid runner who overcame a really scary bout with COVID-19, and Dr. Fiske joins us now. Dr. Fiske, good morning to you. Glad to see you're doing much better. As I understand it, you, for the first week of your illness, you had mild symptoms, you were staying at home, and then what happened?
You know, my fevers wouldn't break. And what started as fevers of 101, all of a sudden hit 103 to 104. And my doctor, a colleague of mine, Dr. Meher Sultana, was FaceTiming with me, and she told me she didn't like the way I looked clinically and told me to head on into the emergency room.
And you get to the emergency room, you're admitted, and you have an x-ray, and it shows that you had double pneumonia, is that right?
Yeah, bilateral pneumonia. I never had a cough, never had any shortness of breath, so I was just as surprised as everybody else. So they admitted me to the hospital, and then over the next 48 hours, I got pretty sick. That picture. So I was put on oxygen. My fevers wouldn't break, and the doctors figured out that I was in something called cytokine storm, which is where your body attacks itself. They thought I had beaten the virus, but my body didn't know how to turn off the fight, and because of that, I got really sick.
What was the treatment for the cytokine storm that you went into?
Right. So the treatment is something called an IL-6 inhibitor. They gave me something called Actemra, which is a medicine that shuts off your immune system, basically, which is a risky thing to do for someone who's fighting a deadly virus. So it's really trying to find the right window for something like this. So it's post-virus, and before you get really sick, like being put on a ventilator, the Actemra seems to work. And they're finding that for younger, healthier patients, it's a really effective treatment option, but it has to be for the right patient, and I was that right patient.
How scared did you get?
There was a window there for about a day or two that I got pretty scared. Scared enough that I wrote a note to my 2 high school sons about how I want them to live their life if I'm not around, telling my wife I love her. Dark stuff that I never thought I'd have to really think about as a 46-year-old physician or a 46-year-old person. I just it got a little dark there. But as sick as I got better relatively quickly, and then out of the dark came a lot of light. I felt really good.
And you've already donated plasma
yes.
to a study to try and help some other folks. And I hear you've also inspired your 12-year-old niece to help some folks as well.
My niece is one of the heroes in the story. She's 12 years old, Logan Goldstein, and she decided after I got better to sell masks to the public. And she raised over $7,000 and donated them to local charities. Local hospitals, first responders, and it was so amazing. I couldn't believe what she did.
Dr. Fiske, it's good to see you. Good to see that you're doing well. And kudos to that niece of yours as well.
And kudos, if I could just say, to the hospital that took care of me, my hospital, Overlook Hospital, and a couple of the nurses, Devin and Casey, and the whole team, and my doctors. Heroes that I can't explain. I'm indebted for life.
Indeed. Cheers to all the doctors and nurses out there that are on the front lines of this thing. Dr. Fiske, enjoy your weekend, sir.